In this video, we're going to take a look at the recent price action of Bitcoin, and we're going to explore how the Bitcoin miners have been the best investments so far and have outperformed a lot of the altcoins. So if we take a look at the period following the Bitcoin ETF approval, there was a sell the news event, and Bitcoin went down to about the 39,000 level right here. And the date that Bitcoin kind of bottomed out was about January 22nd, January 23rd. And it has since recovered to about 56,500. That is the price of this recording. So let's take a measured move of that. And if we take a look here, that is about a 43% move, okay? So from January 22nd to about now, that's about a 43% move for Bitcoin. If we take a look at some of the other altcoins, like Ethereum, for example, you can see that they all kind of bottomed out at about the same time. So let's just take the bottom of this candle, take a measure move. Ethereum has also up 46%. All right, let's take a look at Chainlink. Chainlink during that time, let's take this bottom here, and Chainlink is up 40%. And if we're being generous, we can kind of go up here. It went up to all the way up to like about 50% thereabouts. And then lastly, we'll take a look at Solana. We take the measured move from the bottom on the 22nd. Solana is up 33% today. And let's be generous, give it also about 40% at its peak recovery in the middle of February. So 39%. All right, so those are some of the major altcoins. Now, there are also some altcoins that I probably don't know of, but those are a lot harder to predict, and you have to get really lucky on those to get like 10x, 20x returns on some of those altcoins. If we take a look at some of the previous stocks that were considered like the Bitcoin Proxies, let's take a look how they performed. So first, we'll take a look at Coinbase. So Coinbase bottomed a little bit after the Bitcoin ETF dip. So we'll take that, and it is up about 65%. So Coinbase alone has returned much more than a lot of the altcoins have. Now here's where things get really interesting. If we take a look at a Bitcoin miner like Mara or Marathon Digital, you can see that it bottomed about the same time, right? January 22nd, 23rd. So we'll take a measured move from that bottom, and going up to now, Mara is up 86%. And then another one is CleanSpark. Again, same thing, bottoming out at that January 22nd, 23rd level. And we measure from there. CleanSpark is up a whopping 200%. Now that is a pretty incredible move, and that kind of wipes the floor with all the returns that the altcoins in Bitcoin has. So it's pretty clear that these Bitcoin proxies are still very popular and that they can still swing large amounts for big gains. Now, before the Bitcoin ETF was approved, these were kind of some of the only vehicles you could access to be in like the cryptocurrency space. And it was a little unclear that once Bitcoin ETF was approved, well, wouldn't people just buy that Bitcoin ETF? And it turns out that people are still playing with these Bitcoin miners and Coinbase. So if you're looking to make a decent amount of money, these have tended to always outperform Bitcoin, and this recent little rally has been no exception. For full disclosure, I do own these stocks. This is not financial advice, but these are my positions. Coinbase I have, and I am up about 48% on my holdings. CleanSpark I am up about 184% on my holdings, which is a very big surprise for me. And also Marathon Digital I have, and I am up 84%. You can see the date that I acquired them in January, and I've had Coinbase since December. I made a previous video about Coinbase saying that it would hit 200, and it looks like we're about to hit 200 very soon. It's happening a lot sooner than I thought it would, but I do expect to be a little bit of a pullback because this is a huge rally right here. So in any little bit pullbacks here, especially if Bitcoin wants to pull back, I'm not sure if it will, but if it does, pull back a little bit, these Bitcoin proxies, the miners and Coinbase will probably also pull back, and I might just be buying up those dips because they have been performing so well for me so far. But just a quick video today. If you like the content, give the video a like and a subscribe to the channel. Thanks.